Bitcoin slips below $22,000, Ether trades above $1,400. UAE plans to issue a CBDC to promote digital payments. Restrictive crypto rules for European Union banks confirmed in published legal draft. Wormhole hackers move another $46 million of stolen funds. Cathie Wood's ARK buys another $9.2 million worth of Coinbase shares. Hello and welcome to 3.0 TV. I am Ruchi Sharma. Cryptocurrency markets tumbled in the beginning of the week as market participants remain cautious ahead of the much-awaited US CPI data scheduled to be released later in the week. Bitcoin plummeted below the $22,000 crucial mark. Let's have a look at how the global cryptocurrency market is performing today. IC15 index of cryptocurrencies was trading down by 2.8% at 30,650 points. The US Bureau of Labor Statistics will release the US inflation data for the past month of January. In December, CPI was 6.5%, down from 7.1% in November. However, experts anticipate a decline to 6.2% for the month of January. If the results are met with the analyst expectations, the rally in the crypto market could continue, analysts said. Meanwhile, comments from Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell indicating that there is still a long way to go in the fight against inflation led to a fall in cryptocurrency prices. The global cryptocurrency market capitalization dipped below the crucial $1 trillion mark, plummeting 3% in the last 24 hours. The total crypto market volume increased by 52% to stand at $50 billion. A strong reading from the US CPI data could drive expectations of tighter monetary policy from the Federal Reserve, likely sending the dollar higher. However, market participants will keep a watch on other key economic data releases further in the week. The US dollar index, which measures the value of the US dollar relative to a basket of foreign currencies, was currently trading at 103.70 points. Better than expected US jobs data released at the beginning of February suggested that the economy is performing firmly, indicating there is less danger for the Fed in keeping rates elevated. US stock futures were trading flat as investors tried to regain their footing following the S&P 500 and Nasdaq Composite's worst weekly performance in almost 2 months. S&P 500 futures traded just above the flat line. Dow Jones Industrial Average dipped 20 points or less than 0.1%, while Nasdaq 100 futures climbed 0.2%. Bitcoin was trading at $21,622, down 1.2%. Previously, Bitcoin price pumped above $24,000 for the first time in over 5 months after the latest interest rate hike from the US Federal Reserve. The landscape took a turn for the worse after the US SEC was in talks to ban crypto staking, and therefore BTC fell to $21,600, a 3-week low. Ethereum, the second largest crypto, was down by 3.3%, trading at $1,485. BNB was down by 5.5% to trade at $292. Binance Coin or BNB slumped 5% after the New York Department of Financial Services ordered Paxos Trust to stop creating more of its BUSD token. Instead, the SEC alleged that BUSD, which is issued and managed by Paxos, counts as a security token. The SEC claimed that Paxos violated investor protection laws by selling unregistered securities and suggested plans to sue the New York regulated trust company. Solana SOL was down 2% and was trading at $20.5. Avalanche AVAX was trading at $17.2, lower 5.3%. Polygon Matic was trading down by 10% to trade at $1.2. The Super Bowl season has always been an exciting event, and Polygon rides the wave through the minting of 1 million Super Bowl NFTs. Apart from the fact that Polygon is seen to be growing tremendously, its upcoming mainnet upgrade as well as the ZK EVM has allowed the network to gain more traction. Currently, Polygon is considered the 4th largest in sales volume in the NFT sales, with over $3.37 million, registering an increase of as much as 30.72%. And now back to the headlines. The Central Bank of the United Arab Emirates is planning to issue a central bank digital currency for domestic and cross-border payments as part of a new project to accelerate digital transformation. The issuance of a digital version of the UAE's dirham is one of 9 initiatives of the central bank's Financial Infrastructure Transformation Program announced on Sunday. According to the announcement, the first stage of the project sets up a series of digital payment infrastructures and services, including the issuance of a CBDC for cross-border and domestic uses. Jurisdictions around the world are considered the issuance of CBDCs to facilitate improvements in the payments and banking sectors, with the Bank of England recently joining in by publishing its own plans for a digital pound. European Union banks would have to place the maximum possible risk weight on crypto assets under a draft law published by the European Parliament on Friday. The planned rules could determine how the traditional financial sector engages with digital assets. Under the deal, banks would have to disclose their direct and indirect exposure to crypto, while the European Commission prepares more fine-grained rules for the sector. The proposed risk weight of 1,250% offers little incentive for banks to hold crypto as, unlike other assets such as mortgages, banks would have to hold capital to match the amount of crypto they have. The draft law asks the European Commission to propose further legislation by June to implement international capital standards set by the Basel Committee on Banking Supervision. The committee has proposed imposing a hard cap on banks' holdings of unbacked crypto such as Bitcoin, a suggestion which does not appear to be included in the European Union's legal draft. Before passing into law, the European Union member governments meeting as the Council and the Parliament must agree on the proposals. The Wormhole attack was the third largest crypto hack in 2022, resulting from an exploit of Wormhole's token bridge in February 2022. Around $321 million of wrapped ETH was stolen. According to blockchain security firm PeckShield, the hackers' associated wallet has become active once again, moving $46 million worth of crypto assets. This was made up of around 24,400 Lido Finance wrapped Ethereum staking token worth approximately $41.4 million and 3,000 Rocket Pool Ethereum staking token worth about $5 million, which was moved to MakerDAO. The hacker appears to be seeking yield or arbitrage opportunities on their stolen loot as the assets were exchanged for 16.6 million DAI, PeckShield reported. The MakerDAO stablecoin was then used to buy 9,750 ETH priced at around $1,537 and 1,000 staked ETH. These were then wrapped back into 9,700 WST ETH. Cathie Wood is back to buying up shares of Coinbase after a nearly month-long break as ARK disclosed it had purchased 162,325 shares of Coin on Friday. ARK's last purchase of Coin was in mid-January when it bought $3.3 million worth of shares of the exchange. The $9.2 million buy comes as US regulators increase their scrutiny of the digital asset industry. While the Securities and Exchange Commission didn't go after Coinbase staking product as it did with Kraken, questions remain as to if it might come after it in a second enforcement blitz. ARK's Innovation ETF is up 28% year-to-date, while the ARK FinTech Innovation ETF is up 25% so far this year. Now let's get an update on the 3 buzzing stocks of the day. During the Monday morning Asian trading session, the native token for the much-hyped Aptos network took a hit. The drop is greater than that of the overall market, implying that a token unlock was to blame. Aptos unlocked 4.5 million APT tokens on February 12th, representing approximately 0.45% of its total supply. Furthermore, the unlock was worth approximately $62.5 million at the time at APT prices. The next Aptos unlock is scheduled for March 12th, when another 4.5 million tokens will be released to the market. Aptos holders were anticipating a pump similar to the last time tokens were released. Today, however, the opposite has occurred. According to Token Unlocks, 85% of the APT token supply is still locked up. They are scheduled for release every month over the next 10 years. It is currently just 14.8% of the supply unlocked, giving it a market cap of around $1.95 billion with 167.7 million tokens circulating. APT token was trading at $13.24, down 4.56% in the last 24 hours with a market capitalization of $2 billion. Over the last 24 hours, the Shiba Inu community has sent a staggering 39 million SHIB tokens to a dead wallet in 7 separate transactions. The massive burn was spearheaded by 2 major wallets, the Binance-affiliated Binance 15 and the community-led SHIB burn initiative known as SHIB Superstore. Through 2 separate transactions, these 2 wallets burned a whopping 26.28 million SHIB. According to Etherscan.io data, an unknown Binance user sent 16.68 million SHIB to an Inferno address in a single transaction about 6 hours ago. After an hour, the SHIB Superstore used the official SHIB burn portal to permanently remove 9.59 million SHIB from circulation. Even though a substantial amount of Shiba Inu tokens were burned, the rate at which they were being burned decreased by 20.48% over the last day. Shiba was trading 0.19% up in the last 24 hours with a market capitalization of $7 billion. DeFi protocol Clearpool will deploy its institutional credit platform Prime exclusively on Ethereum scaling tool Polygon network, the protocol told in a statement. Clearpool Prime will act as an institutional-grade capital marketplace where borrowers can create credit pools and liquidity providers can invest to earn yields. The platform is set to start operating in the first quarter of this year. On Monday, the protocol also opened the onboarding and whitelisting process for institutional borrowers and lenders who must endure Know Your Customer checks to be fully compliant, according to the protocol's press release. Clearpool's move to build on Polygon is significant because borrowing and lending activity on competitor protocols like Maple and TrueFi mostly happened on Ethereum's network. Polygon was trading at $1.22, down 3.78% in the last 24 hours with a market capitalization of $10 billion. Well, that's all in today's special bulletin. This is me, Ruchi Sharma, signing off. For more such updates, please like, share and subscribe to 3.0 TV. Have a great day.